Hey everybody, vlog style intro. I just want to get on here and quickly do a little intro. This is my first on a Zone video of many. This is just going to be how I utilize my platform to tell real stories and have real experiences be showcased only in the Honor Zone. I think this is a unique perspective, especially this first video. I really wanted to start with a banger, and this is as bangy as it can get because my dad is one of the realest people I know, and his story, his experience is so movie-like and so unique, and the way he has grown as a person and overcame so many obstacles. He's a walking testimony to me. Even though he's still walking through his battle and through his struggle, I still, he's one of the best people I've met. He has single-handedly turned around my mental, and he's the reason why I'm even back in school, why I'm even creative, all of that. So I just love my dad, and I just want to say a disclaimer, I do understand what he did was wrong. Me and my dad fell out over it for a very, very long time. Me and my dad had a emotional barrier because of what he did, because of how many lives he's ruined, and he took accountability for it, and accountability is nothing without change action, and he actually changed and he became a better person. So I forgive my dad, and if you don't forgive my dad, if you're someone who's still harboring resentment, I understand you, and I'm sorry if this video is triggering for you. Please exit out of it, because I will not stop talking about my love for my dad, because my dad has single-handedly saved my life. So in my book, he's paying his dues. He is making up for it. He is working. He's walking with God. And who am I to judge? Who am I to harbor the resentment of others and of myself and all of that? So let's get right into this video. The video business is gonna start soon, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Bye guys. In the Honor Zone, a realm where reality intertwines with the mind's complexities, we find Jasmen Walker, a man whose altered brain chemistry led him down a path of irreversible consequences. His story serves as a poignant reminder. When mental health is neglected, the line between reality and delusion blurs, often with tragic outcomes. Therefore, heed this caution, maintain your mental well-being, adhere to prescribed treatment, and seek support when needed. Neglecting these steps may lead you into the depths of the Honor Zone.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Alright.
So if we do get cut off, it's okay. We will just continue from the last question answered on the next video visit.
Okay.
Okay.
I kind of got it. Hold on. 1 second. Gotta get a little bit.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time. Adjust. Get comfortable.
Oh, shit. Do I look like a prisoner?
No, you look like a human being. Your hair is cut.
Okay.
You look happy.
Okay.
Okay, player.
Huh?
I said, okay, player.
Okay, player. Hey, do I look like I'm looking down at something right now?
No, you just look like you're thinking. It looks okay.
Ask me any type of question.
What's your name?
Do I be Aliquippa Jas or my real name?
It depends on who you want to show up as.
I'm Aliquippa Jas though, but this is your thing.
Be who you
gotta
are.
let me know.
Be who you are.
Oh, so just be cussing
yourself.
Anything else?
Yes.
Are you sure?
You don't even cuss, but yeah.
I don't know. I ain't been this nervous in so long ago. It don't make no sense how nervous I am right now. I feel like I'm at, when you go to a restaurant to do an interview or something like that. That's what I feel like right now. But it's you though, so I should be relaxed.
Yeah,
I don't know why I'm not relaxed. All right.
Okay. Are you ready?
I don't know.
Take a deep breath.
Huh?
Take a deep breath. Let's bow our heads and pray.
Are you recording now?
Yes. God, I thank you for bringing us together in this moment to be creative and to express ourselves. I just want to pray and set an intention over this video that it has the positive impact that we intend for it to have, God. I pray that this video is seen by many and it changes the lives of so many and it offers perspective where there's a lack of perspective. I hope that we fill the voice and the gap that is Black men incarcerated who have done the work to heal and to grow and to become better people, God. I pray that this interview is only the first of many and it paves the way so that me and my dad can continue to be creatively expressive throughout bondage and throughout struggle. And I pray that our creativity just grows through this, God. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen. Wow. That was beautiful.
Okay, let's get started.
Hold on. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Who are you?
I'm Anna Devana.
And who are you to me?
I'm your daughter.
All right, do you love me?
I do love you.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so
I think
you are ready.
All right, so do I introduce myself now?
Yeah, I was just going to say, just tell the viewers a little bit about yourself, your upbringing, where you're from, what you like to do before you were incarcerated.
Well, everybody, hello. I'm Aliquippa Jas. I'm from Aliquippa, Pennsylvania. I'm 38 years old, be 39 March 2nd. This is my beautiful daughter, Anna Devana. I love her so much. We reconnected a while back, and we've been staying in touch, and our relationship is growing great. And I just pray that y'all can gain from our message today, and I pray that God is with you and your family. In Jesus' name I pray. That's all I got on it.
Amen.
Proceed.
Okay. So let's start with the first section, which is creative expression and authenticity. How do you express creativity in your environment?
In this environment, I make music. I make my own original music. I make instrumentals on keyboards that I borrow because I'm poor in here. But I make instrumentals. I write my own music. I write movies. I got books that are written, finished. I work, and I just try to stay positive in any way I can.
Right. What are some unique ways you stay true to yourself while being in prison?
I stay true to myself. The music. I live in music. I can't express it any other type of way. Just like the music just keeps me grounded. I mean, I held on to what's real, and I just try to stay unique as possible instead of shit myself. Like, it's difficult in here too because it's real difficult. That's where I can say it to you. So yeah.
I suppose some people will want to know, this is just a follow-up question. Some people want to know, what do you mean by difficult?
Difficult in it as in the day-to-day struggle that you got to go through in here. It's almost unexplainable unless you've been in here before. People say that they know what it's like in here if they got a family member in here, but you don't necessarily know what it's like because you see it on TV, but it's not that. This is something, it's more mental now. It used to be physical prison. Now prison is a mental. You got to be mentally strong to get through this, and you keep me strong. You do, Anna. You keep me strong. You keep me grounded.
Thank you. You do the same. Okay. How do you use storytelling or art and writing to process your experiences? You kind of already touched on this subject with your writing books and making music, but if you could go into a little more depth.
I feel like you got to stay unique. That's it. But sharing what I write and I create, and people listening to it and reading my books or whatever, it gives me a better understanding of myself. And because I can be thinking one side at times, and other people's criticism, it can be good, but it can be also bad. But I take criticism anyway, and I try to polish myself with that.
Right. So just a follow-up question. How do you share your stuff? How you said people view it and people respond to it and think about it. Who is viewing it, and how are you presenting yourself, your work, your bodies of art?
Well, with the music, they give us talent shows. I perform our music that I created with the instrumentals and the music that I write. perform that there, and then there's a chapel here in the prison that I perform my positive music. Of course, I perform all my music in there. So those are the ways that I express that with music. And then the books that I write, anybody that asks or is curious of what I write, I let them read it, and they read it. They give me criticism. I take it. Some of them say they love it. Some say they cried. Like, and then when they say that to me, it does something to me. Like, because at first I thought I was chicken scratch, and then people were like, you're gonna need to write another one. So I don't know. It's a good feeling, but yeah, the staff members here, they even say that my music is good, or I don't know. Did I answer that good enough?
Yeah, that was a good answer.
You look beautiful today too, just to let you know.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
What roles does authenticity play in surviving and thriving in your current situation?
Authenticity. I mean, you got to remain real, but if you remain authentic in here, then those that are real, they gravitate towards each other, and the real ones stick together. But I don't know, authenticity. You gotta be real. You gotta be yourself. You have to, because people, if you're not yourself, people will find out who you are and they will exploit it. They will. So you gotta be authentic as possible.
We're going to move on to the next section now, which is growth and healing. How have you grown as a person since being incarcerated?
Ask me that question again, please.
How have you grown as a person since being in prison? This is a deep question.
Yes, it is. And wow, that's like, if you can see me now from my beginning of my prison sentence, you would be proud of me.
Yeah.
You'd be very proud of me. Physically, I've changed my actions, but also mentally, I've changed completely, and I'm changing more and more. I'm growing every day, and I just love taking in new information and trying to change and pass the information on. Of course, I believe in God now more than I ever did, so it's a big difference. This is so much of a big difference. It's great. It's great.
So, in contrast to who you are now, because I'm sure people can tell by your responses. Your responses are very eloquent and good, worded perfectly. Who was Aliquippa Jas 2013 before you got locked up?
We got to talk about this because it's kind of bad, but I mean, I was someone that reacted before I thought. Now I think a lot more. I think a lot now. I overanalyze. I'm not supposed to, but I overanalyze things so I don't make mistakes like I did in my past. In the past, everything that I wasn't supposed to be, I was that. Everything from chasing women in the street, selling, violence, all types of things, alcohol, the weed, everything you can possibly think of that we wasn't supposed to be doing. I was doing it, and now I see clearly now, all of that was a waste of time. I was in a way, I hurt a lot of people that I apologize to. If they can ever hear this, I apologize to all of them. And yeah, I just made a lot of mistakes in this world, and I wish that there was a way I can bring back all that time and fix that. But it's impossible. I can't fix that. So I just try to move on, but it's hard. And I just apologize to everybody I hurt in the past. I'm gonna say that again.
Yeah, I love that response. But what lessons have you learned about forgiveness for yourself and for others?
Forgiveness for myself. Literally, I've told myself in the mirror, out loud, I've told myself, I forgive you, but that's like a day-to-day thing because I did a lot. Like I said earlier, I did a lot of damage to other people's lives, hearts, mental health, all types of things. So it's kind of hard to forgive myself and then actually, like, just forgive it. It's there. Like, it's something that won't wear away easy. But I find it easy to forgive other people though. Like it's nothing. Somebody can do something very damaging to me, and something in my heart just says, just let it go. Because that hardens my heart more when I hold on to it or harbor it. So I just let that go. I forgive people easily. There's one thing in my life that I'm having trouble time with forgiving, and I'm coming to God with that. So I've even asked my mom to tell this person that I forgive them whenever she gets a chance to. So I've grown. I've grown a lot. I understand now that I've grown now, so I'm proud of myself too.
Yeah, I'm proud of you too. What advice would you give to someone trying to heal from their past mistakes?
You can tell somebody easily to let it go, but it's way more to it than that. I don't feel that letting go of all your past mistakes is necessary, because they're reminders of what not to do again.
Right.
I use my past mistakes to this day in communicating with other people if they're going through something. So many things from the past help me to this day right now. Everything that I felt back in the day is a learning experience to this day. I use all of that, and I use it when I'm communicating with other people too.
Right. So you would say, you would say, look at everything as a learning experience.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do you stay mentally and emotionally strong in a challenging environment?
The thought of you keep me grounded. There's other things. Emotionally, it's a wreck because it's up and down, up and down. It fluctuates. But you keep me grounded. Like this right here, this is something I look forward to doing. So you give me purpose. You give me a great purpose here on this earth. Even in here in this facility, behind these walls, going through all of this turmoil, you give me a blessing. You're a blessing to me.
Thank
a blessing. And you know it. You should know it by now.
Thank you. Don't make me cry.
I mean, it's life. It's reality. Somebody told me that it takes a real man to cry. Somebody said that.
Oh, so I'm a real man, period.
Yeah, I'm still battling with that though. If a tear start popping up, I always wipe it away.
What has being in prison taught you about freedom and what it really means?
There's a movie. It's called Armistead. He said, "Give us free." That's what prison is like. But we put ourselves in our own slavery though. We just gotta accept it. But prison taught me a lot about what freedom is. Freedom is not going to bars and clubs and parties and standing out in the corners and all that. Freedom is to be present doing something like this with my family, the people that love me, the people that I love. That's freedom. Freedom is not money. It's not fame. It's not none of that. It's just being with just love. That's what freedom is. But also, you got to check that, because freedom is also taken from people out there in society, because there's another type of slavery, and that's a lot of slavery. But that's a whole different topic, and I'm not going to get on it. I'm not going to go into it. It goes far. I learned a lot since I've been there. Learned a whole lot.
Well, I would definitely like to expand on that topic one day. We're going to have to do another interview, part 2, depending on how this goes.
God willing.
God willing. If you could change one thing about the way society views incarcerated people, what would it be?
If I could change, I would change the fact that we're not looked at as individuals. We're looked at as one. So if one person does something, then, they're all capable of doing it, so they're all like that, and then we just get labeled a certain way. Certain people are, what's the word I'm going to say? I'm going to find a good word. Prone to continue to do the negativity, and they enjoy it. But then there's people like myself who did do something that was out of this world crazy. Turned myself in for that, and now I'm facing the time for it. But I'm actually benefiting from this time. It's not only hurting me, I'm gaining from it, because it's molding me into something that I didn't even think I could nowhere closely be to. So I don't know. I appreciate prison. As stupid as that sounds, I appreciate prison.
Just a follow-up question. So you're saying that you feel like you wouldn't have became this person without prison?
Not at all. Only thing I was doing out there was smoking, drinking, partying, hustling, chasing women. I was with my kids. I was with y'all, but not as much as I should have been. My whole life should have been dedicated to y'all. Once y'all came out the womb, I should have been dedicated to nothing but y'all. And there's so many people that offer me opportunities that I could have bettered myself, but I went the wrong way.
Right. Okay. What do you dream about doing when you're free again?
No say. I was about to say something, but I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. Yeah, but anyways, no, just spending time with you, seeing who you become, listening to your music,
Lord,
getting in the studio with you, even though it's gonna be. I hope it's not that far away, but just spending time with y'all, you, your brother, your sister, my mom. Spend time. I love y'all. I do. So I don't have too much selfish things that I want to do when I get out here because I see different now. There's a bigger difference now. I'm more compassionate to other people than I was. I was already compassionate to people, but now it's opened up. It's bigger now. So I don't know. I just want to be around y'all.
Yeah.
I just want to get back to y'all.
How has your perspective on life and success shifted over time? Life and success.
Life and success. It's just success is not money. I said that a second ago. Success is not money. I think success is just being able. I don't care if it's a fast food restaurant. If you come home and just go to sleep with your children and your girl, your wife, your baby mom, whoever. That's success. To be able to not have to come in and out of these facilities and to be able to help take care of other people. That's success. And not having to go to the streets. That's success. Finding other ways to maneuver around, that's success. Everything doesn't have to be at the top of everything. Doesn't have to be the biggest. It can just being there. That's success. Not coming in here is success. Getting out of here, that's my success. That's what I see success as. Is that clear?
That just hit me. I needed to hear that, actually. Because I feel like a lot of us young people in general, we just want the biggest and the best, and we want to be rich, and we don't want to stop until we get everything we desire. And I think that keeps us in a mode of chasing and not appreciating the present moment. So that really just hit me because I have a hard time accepting everything that I've been blessed with because I'm like, I can do more, I can do better, I can do this, I can do that. So
that's normal. That's normal.
But I like that response a lot. I'm going to think about that.
And y'all also now, the younger generation, I ain't trying to be funny, so don't be mad at me. Y'all want everything so instantly. It has to be right now. It has to be. I used to be like that, so I'm not judging you. I'm just saying it's upgraded so much from when I was out there.
Yeah.
But you can slow down though. It's gonna come to you.
Yeah.
If it's meant for you, it's gonna come to you.
Yeah. How do you maintain a sense of personal style and individuality in prison?
I would say that, and I don't do it ignorantly because that can come off as disrespectful. I just do whatever comes to my mind. Like I don't do it for other people, but there's people that see it as if how is someone else gonna judge me if I do this or dress this way, if I don't have these shoes on, or if I don't get this way or that way. I don't do all that. I just get up and whatever makes me feel comfortable when I look in the mirror, that's what I do. And it's not much of a fashion show to me, so I don't know how else to answer this question.
But you also like to keep your hair cut and your...
Oh, yeah. The haircut is necessary. My thing in here. That's about the only thing that I chase is my haircut to make sure that's done in a fresh lineup. But if I take off my shoes right now and show you my shoes, you're going to be like, whoa, he really don't care about his shoes. But, but you got to carry yourself well in here, too, just like in society, because it's your appearance. But looks don't make you. It's your character that makes you. So I would say.
Lovely response. Do you think that fashion or appearance can be a form of self-expression even in a restrictive setting?
I think I just answered that.
I think you did too. Next question.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Okay. Legacy and connection is the next section, and we're almost done. So,
legacy and connection. Legacy and connection. Okay.
What's one thing you hope to teach me or leave behind as your legacy?
I want you to always be yourself, regardless of the negativity that's being thrown at you. And two things, sorry, because this always stands out to me. This I hope it don't hurt you too bad, but I just want you to always stand out, because every day is like the last day. Remember that part. Them is words from your Uncle Black. Rest in peace to him. So just stay yourself. Be you. Be all the way you, regardless of what a hater has to say about that. Keep smiling, because they don't care what you think about them. So why should you care about, you know what I'm saying?
This is so sad, but it's like, I'm really enjoying this. I didn't know how much I would enjoy this. I'm enjoying this. How do you see our relationship evolving as we grow together through these conversations? How do you see our relationship evolving as we grow together through these conversations?
I see it evolving greatly. When we linked back up and we started communicating again, it was rough patches, but we patched them up though. And I learned a lot from you. Regardless of what you think, you're doing a lot for me, and you don't even realize what you're doing. But yeah, we patched those patches up, and we're moving on. And I feel like I've grown more strongly connected to you than when I was out in the world. That doesn't make any sense, but like that's what I mean. Like I appreciate prison, because prison did this. Prison made me feel this way, the way that I'm feeling right now. The tear that's there and all this. You know what I'm saying? Like prison did this to me. I had no emotions. I did, but they were like buried. Now I'm not like that no more. It's like it's everything's opened up, and I owe a lot of that to you.
So, they probably don't understand, because in the intro I did tell them, like, we had a rocky relationship my whole life, and I forgave you, and now you're like one of my best friends. Like, it's crazy, the contrast. So maybe you could tell them a little bit about where we were and where we are now, so they understand completely.
Oh man, the past. Tell me if I'm going too far. So I'll try to be brief. When you were conceived down in Columbus, Ohio, I was there. I was with you. I was with you and your mom. We were together. And I got a phone call to come back down here because my brother had, rest in peace to him, he had gotten into some trouble with some serious guys around my hood, so I had to come back down here to make sure if he was all right. So I got trapped down here. I got stuck. And then I brought you back down here with me. I tried to keep you, but your mom wasn't having it. So she drove from Columbus and came down here, and she picked you up. Her, Miss Anola, your grandma, rest in peace to her, Miss Anola.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, she came and got you, and then we were separated for a while. So some things happened. I ended up getting your brother and sister's mom pregnant, and then I was caught and torn in between the two, living the Usher songs. But it was confessions all over again. Every time that I talked to your mom, it was difficult. I talked to their mom, it was difficult. So I stayed where I was, and I tried to get your mom to come down. She wouldn't come. Then your granddad, my father, probably finally called me on the phone and said that your mom got into some trouble. And I got in my car on probation, my truck, on probation, and left the state and come pick y'all up that next day. Me and Storm, one of my brothers, so we brought y'all down here, and then it was just toxic. It was all toxic. I was drinking, your mom was drinking, I was doing negative, everybody was doing negative. It was just wild. Like, it was wild. And in the midst of that, I wasn't paying attention to your needs. I wasn't focused. I wasn't focused like I was supposed to. I admit that I was childlike minded. I'm not that. That is not there no more. Everything that needs to be installed is installed now. It's there. So we split up again, And I got this terrible, thoughtless crime right here. This action is separated us again. Now I'm here, 22 to 44 years. And it's destroying me because I'm looking at this beautiful face. I know she needs help. I wish I could help her. And somehow, I wish I could help her. But this is how we got to this spot. And then just got to get back.
Lovely answer. Okay. What's something about your life or personality people may not know or understand?
Oh, it's not as embarrassing as it used to be, but in society, I was diagnosed with several mental health disorders, bipolar being one of them. So every day is it's not a walk in the park. Every day is a struggle on top of what you think your day is. My day is a little bit more difficult than that. So I try to explain to people that don't have mental health disorders because everybody has mental health problems. Everybody does. But so if you don't have mental health problems that are tearing you down, then you should be very, very appreciative because it's terrible. Like right now, I'm looking out of my corner of my eye just to make sure nobody don't run up on me. And I'm on a relaxed unit in the jail here, but still, it's just mental health. It tear you down. I really didn't want to say that, but I did, so it's there.
I think it's necessary that people know that aspect of you because I feel like that's a lot of the reason as to why everything is the way it is, self-medicating and stuff like that. And I think that's very important, especially out here. People are still self-medicating. People are still not getting the help that they need, and getting the help that you needed, or I don't know, it might have prevented a lot of things. You say that you wouldn't be who you are without prison, but I think prison just gave you the access and the tools that you needed for your mental health. I think that's what prison did, and it was possible.
Yes. I used to deny that my mental health was poor, but when I came here and I used to think that I was the only person with these type of issues going on. And now I'm around people that have issues way greater than what I got. So I appreciate that from God because I think God brought me here for a reason.
Yeah.
I believe that. I don't think it. I believe that. So I believe everything happens for a reason. And I needed this help because in a sense I'm helping other people. So it was needed.
Yeah. What's a day in your life like? Are there any unexpected joys or routines that keep you grounded?
Well, a day in my life, it wouldn't be right if I didn't give praise to God and thank God every day I wake up because I've been through a lot. But a day in here, if I told you the truth about it, you personally, anybody that's been in a situation like this is watching. If anybody was to watch this, they would probably cry.
Tell the truth.
It's like, for instance, a friend. And once you get close enough to me, I call you my brother. So a brother that I came upstate with in 2015, he just hung himself in his cell about 2 months ago. So I'm still trying to process that. I wake up like, he didn't do that. That's not real. That didn't happen. That's still tormenting me. I seen a CO die outside of my window when I looked out the window early in the morning before I was coming to work one time. It's a lot of difficulties that I'm processing, and there's people that can help you, but I don't always run to them. I try to figure things out on my own now because I'm trying to be stronger. And the worst part about this is not seeing you, your brother, and your sister. It's tormenting me. It's like a nightmare. But there is some positive in here, as you see. I wasn't able to communicate with people like this before. I was very standoffish to the corner, or in my own circle. If I didn't know you, I didn't talk to you, or I had to be drunk to talk to you. So now it's like everything just opened up. So again, I appreciate this prison sentence that I'm in, but I do want to get out of this prison sentence because I see that there's people that need me. You, my mom, my sister needs my help, and she don't even understand it yet. I just don't want to. I don't want to see nobody else go while I'm in here because I lost a lot of people while I was in here. So the feelings is up and down in here, but there is joys like this right here. This is a joy to me. This is a great joy. It's not an unexpected joy because I better see you next Thursday, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. But that's all I have for that question.
I didn't know. You never told me that. Guys, he never told me about the losses. He doesn't really tell me any of that stuff, so that just shocked me.
Because I don't want you to worry about me or think that anything's going to happen. I want you to think that these positive thoughts that I'm telling you, that's the truth. That's my truth. I want you to hold on to those because I'm coming home. I don't want you to think about the what if he snap or this or that. I don't want you to think about anything from the past and add it to right now. I just want you to just go off of what I'm telling you, the truth. That's it. I don't want you to know about the extra stuff that drive you insane. If you knew what this was, you'd be like, damn, I'm not communicating with him more because it would drive you so crazy. That's why I think my sister fell back a little bit because she got a little overwhelmed maybe. So, but I still love her though. I love my sister Tania. I do.
She'll probably see this. Yep. You know, her and my mom might talk about it, gossip. But I think this is a beautiful interview. Like, I haven't seen anything like this. So real and raw. And I love realness. Like, that's my whole mission, is to be as real as possible. And someone just tried to tell me the other day, actually tried to tell me that I'm not in the hood anymore. You don't have to be this like hood person or anything. And I'm like, hood? This is not hood. This is not no aesthetic. This is not me fronting. This is who I am. This is my story. So I feel like how you're talking and everything, I love it. I love it. It's adding to everything that I'm working for. So next question. If you could give young Jas one piece of advice, what would it be?
You mean my son, young Jas, or
you?
The young?
You.
Oh, the young Aliquippa Jas.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I probably would say to be single and take care of my family from a distance. I would be single and take care of my family from a distance. That's what I would do if I could go back and tell anybody, any man listening that is in a toxic relationship and can't get out of it because of love or what you thought was love. Just take care of your business from a distance, and you don't have to be with the mother. You don't have to be. You can let her go. Don't be jealous of her because she can. You know what I'm saying? Let her move on. You move on and take care of your kids. Cause that's what it's about. It's not about the lust and all that. You just gotta move on. If you're not happy, you gotta move on. If anything's stressing you out when you're in a relationship, move on. Move on.
Yes, let's talk about that. Okay. Do you have a favorite memory of us together? How has that memory shaped who you are?
How has it shaped who I am?
Yep.
We were on Limar in Aliquippa, Pennsylvania. Well, you just moved down from Columbus, and you were like 9. So I looked over, and I seen something popping up from the grass, running real fast. I'm like, what the fuck? And it was you. You got this. I don't know if you still run like that, but you had this funny ass run. I looked over. I'm like, okay. So you trying to get past me, and I grabbed you and I started wrestling you around a little bit. And you got this fear where you had it. You had this fear of smiling, so you just grinned real deep grin. And it was priceless. It was priceless. It's that memory is, and I'm holding back my tears because I'm in a prison day room, but it was priceless.
That's funny. I do still have that fear of smiling. I hate smiling.
You should smile more.
I know.
All the time. You should be happy.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what to do, but life is to be loved and lived and loved and be happy and not be miserable and depressed and compressed. You gotta let it out. You gotta enjoy life.
Okay. I don't really think this last question is necessary. I think it takes away from what we just did. So for the last question or the ending, I just want you to leave any advice or what you intend for this video interview, like your intentions and all of that. Anything you want to say?
I believe I got the last question. And it is, what did you gain from this?
I feel like when it comes to our relationship and everything, I feel like you were the person I prayed for when I was with my mom and stuff was getting too crazy. And then when you did come into my life and we moved to PA, I didn't understand why I was a kid, but I understand why now. It's because like you were like my emotional equal or whatever. So seeing how much you have grown and how much I have grown and how much we have grown together, like 3 years ago when I dropped out of school, you helped pick up each individual piece, and I don't think you realize how much you helped me become who I am right now in this very moment. So what I gained from this is more love and more appreciation for you, because the growth is evident. It's not like you can't answer these questions in the depth and the quality you did without actual intentional growth. And a lot of people can apologize, but you have given me the best apology ever, which is change action. You have changed who you are. You are my dad. Like, you're not a father, you're a dad to me. You are my dad, and you think that you don't do enough just because you're in prison, but you do so much more for me than anyone who's out here. So I think that's what I gained from this. It just deepened my appreciation and love for you and gratitude, and I am grateful for you. I'm grateful that you even agreed to do this interview. I think this interview is going to be amazing. Not even if it doesn't expand and take off how I wanted to. Everything that I'm doing now is the foundation for everything we're going to do later, because we are going to do great things, and we are a creative dad and daughter duo that's meant to go somewhere. I know it. I can feel it deeply in my heart, and this interview just confirmed that.
Well, this is beautiful. This is great. I wish I could be there. I wish we didn't have to share our time like this. And everything you just said, that was, wow, did you go to like a different part of your brain or something? Because you just hit my heart in like so many different ways that I don't even care if these tears fall right now, but I'm trying to hold them. I'm going to try to hold them. But yeah, this is beautiful. I wish we could do this again.
I think we can do it again, though. I think this is just the start. And I think people will want to hear more, for sure. I think you have a very unique perspective. And for men, young men, I think a lot of young men need your perspective. I think that as a generation, my generation is so lost. We are so, we're missing the plot, and we're missing a lot of love. And it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And if you say it was bad when you were out and you were being a player and all of that, I just want you to know it's 3,000 times worse right now. So I think that it will be more of these, but a different foundation.
Genre?
Yeah.
Genre? Is that the right word?
Yep.
It's getting cold. That's why I'm putting this on. You gave me the chills.
Yo, he be playing.
No, I'm not. I don't make too many things up. Only when I have to, which is rare.
So I guess we're done. If you want to say bye to them or anything.
Well, I don't want to say bye because that's the wrong thing
to
say when you want to see somebody again. So I just pray that someone heard this, someone got the message, and helped someone like it helped me, because it damn sure helped me. I like to say I love you, Mother. I love you, Father. I love you, special daughter, Anna Devana. I love you, son. I love you, honesty. I love everybody that is watching this for sitting here and just dealing with our creativity that nobody has ever experienced and no one has ever thought of. It's too unique. It's so unique that we're going to do it again if y'all let us. Take your glasses off real quick, baby. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. See, you're still scared. You ain't got to be scared to smile. You'll be all right.
Yeah, one day.
And is there anything else that I should say to these wonderful people that are listening, if they listen? Just God bless everybody. And pray for the prisoners, too. Don't forget about the prisoners, because there's some of us that need to get out of here that did do 360s with our lives. We're trying to change our lives around. Everybody's not terrible. Some people do deserve chances, second chances. And I pray that I can be one of them.
That was perfect. Amen.
Amen.